Hi folks, welcome to another episode of A Franchise Reborn. Well, we got some news. We got our roster set. I don't think there's any surprises, guys. I really don't. I don't think there's any surprises here. So let's look at it. Okay, our 23-man roster is set. Just for the record, UPL and Lawrence Pilot have been sent down to Rochester. So let's take a look, and we'll go into the forwards first. Okay. And Captain Kyle comes in at number 1 on the list. So you got Okposo, Gergensons, Asplund, Bjork, Cousins, Hinestroza, Krebs, Middlestat, Olofsson, Peterka, Quinn, Skinner, Thompson, and rounding it out, Tuck. And now we'll look at the defensemen and goaltending. Dahlin, Bryson, Fitzgerald, Jokiharju, Labushkin, Power, Samuelson, and the goalies Anderson and Comrie. Everybody knew Peterka was going to make the team, Charlie. I'm picking on Charlie right now, but Charlie, everybody knew. Come on. I know you were worried because Charlie, many posts I see Charlie posting, really worried they're not going to take Peterka. We're not out of our minds. Come on. I mean, this is a stud, this kid. And Charlie's right what he says about him. This kid is lightning fast, and he's got all the tools to be a superstar. So, of course, Charlie, he made the team. He made the team. So I guess should give Charlie a shout-out for this one, because I don't think there's any Sabres fan that suffered worse with not knowing if Peterka was going to make this team than Charlie. Really. Charlie, every single video, he's obsessed with Peterka making the team. Well, your boy made it. There you go. You know, that's no big surprise, though. Come on. If he's that good, of course he's going to make the team, you know. I think this is a good-looking lineup, guys. I think it's better than a last-place team. I see a lot of channels and experts all picking us 7th or 8th. Everybody. Nobody's picking. Nobody's giving the Sabres a shot to do anything. You would think after the way we close the season, it might have opened some eyes. Some, just a few. Doesn't seem like it opened one. Everybody's picking a 7th or 8th. Everybody. You know, I'm going with 5th again. I got, who do I got? I got Toronto first. I got, I'm going with Tampa. No, I'm going with Florida 2nd, Tampa 3rd, Ottawa 4th. Yeah. Buffalo 5th, Detroit 6th. And, no, sorry, Boston 6th, Detroit 7th. And, Montreal 8th, because Montreal don't show any signs they're going to wake up this year at all. But who knows with the Habs, guys. They haven't had back-to-back losing seasons like I've done in that video, like 80 years. So maybe, no, it's long overdue to happen is what it is. And I don't know. I think the Sabres could surprise, even finish 4th. They could. Things would have to go right, though. Things have to fall into place. And the truth is, maybe we're just better than we think. We just might be a better team than we think, guys. Right? Or we might be worse. You know, we might be worse. And I might be overestimating them. Who knows? You know, but I was told last year I was out of my mind picking them where I picked them. And they finished right there. And this year again, I think they're going to... We got to come out of the gate strong. This is why I got them starting 7-2-1. I kind of maybe overestimated by 1 win. They should at least start 6-3-1, I figure, if they're going to have any kind of a good season. If we start something like 3-6-1... No, season's not over, but then we're digging ourselves out of a hole, you know, and I don't want the Sabres to have to dig out of a hole all year long. I want to have a season, guys, where we start, we win right away, and we stay over 500 all year. All year, we're over 500. If that can happen, then I think we're all having fun, you know. There's no reason that the Sabres can't surprise again. A little, you know, it doesn't have to be an extravagant surprise, but, you know, 10 games over 500 is more than doable, I think, if everything goes right and the kids start growing up and taking responsibility for who we are and what we're trying to become. I just don't see why we can't. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a blind fan and I'm just hoping for too much. I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't. We got a good young core here, a good young environment. You know, this is a new culture in Buffalo. It's a new culture, guys. It's new. It's fresh, you know, and And these guys want to make sure that they do everything possible to keep this going the way it's going. They want to keep this thing going healthy, focused, being aggressive, all this stuff, all this stuff that good franchises do. Healthy habits off the ice too. These guys hanging together, and it just sounds so good that, of course, we want to see it on the ice. I mean, that's what we want as fans. We want to see the winning on the ice. I think the Sabres, if they come flying out of the gate, then we got to calm down. Then we got to simmer down, because it's not going to happen all year. We're going to hit a rut. We might come out like 8-1-1 and then lose 5 in a row. It's a young team. It's a young squad, guys. There's no way to know. There's absolutely no way to know game to game. You're either going to get the superstar, the future superstars one game, and the confused kids the next. And that's just how it goes with a young team. So I'm looking forward to the season. That's right around the corner, guys. It's right around the corner, and this is our roster. And it doesn't mean that, of course, that UPL, we're going to see UPL this year. We will see UPL in nets this year. I'm sure of it. Let him go down. Let him get, again, some time, a bit more time. It's pretty obvious it was going to, for me, it was going to be Comrie and Anderson. Anderson, I think, will be the starter, I think. It's just what I think. I mean, it might be Comrie, but I think Anderson will get the start. I think he'll get the nod for the first game, just to settle the team in a bit and unfold the envelope and say, okay, let's get this season going, It's something to be excited about, guys. This is a season, as a Sabres fan, for this guy to be excited. It's not like the other years where it's like, oh, what's this year going to be like? You just didn't know if anything would get better. Now we know it is getting better. So things are in place. Let's see what happens. Game day's a few days away. I'm pumped, guys. I'm pumped. All right, see you in the next video.